Discussion 3, Video Reflection. Personal understanding of audio perception. The concept of audio perception hits close to home for me because of my own family experiences. I grew up with two cousins, one who was born completely deaf, and his brother who was born partially deaf in one ear. Growing up with them, I saw firsthand how people reacted differently to them because of how they communicated, whether it was by ASL, lip reading, or speech sound differences. This taught me early on that communication goes far beyond how someone sounds. I became more patient, attentive to body language, and aware of how subtle differences in articulation or phonology can lead people to make unfair judgments or assumptions. In addition, as an educator, these experiences have helped me to be more mindful and inclusive, making sure that my students are heard and not judged for how they sound. So for me, audio perception isn't about what we hear. It's about how we interpret it. My values and background have shaped me to be more inclusive and understanding. I know firsthand that speech differences don't reflect someone's intelligence, efforts, or potential. They're just one piece of a bigger picture. How I would explain audio perception to a non-educator. Imagine that you're talking to someone and they've pronounced a word differently than you're used to. Maybe it's because of a regional dialect or a speech sound challenge. Now, you might pause or even make an assumption about their intelligence or background without meaning to. That's audio perception. It's the way we hear someone and instantly form an opinion, often based on biases that we don't even realize we have. A good comparison might be how we judge people based on their clothing or their appearance. It's fast and often unfair. The same thing happens with speech. And just like fashion doesn't define a person's value, speech patterns don't reflect someone's intelligence or a potential. So it's important that we catch ourselves and stay open-minded. The impact on students. Audio perception can have a deep impact on students. On the positive side, a supportive teacher who values all speech patterns can create a classroom where students feel safe to speak up, thus building confidence and inclusion. But on the negative side, if a student is consistently misunderstood or corrected, or if they're mocked by their peers for the way they speak, it can hurt their self-esteem and discourage them from participating in class. They may fall behind, not because they can't learn, but because they stop trying to be heard. Long term, students may internalize these perceptions, affecting them as they get older. They can become withdrawn, quiet, and anxious about reading or speaking aloud due to years of judgment. This is why we have to actively challenge these biases and create environments where diverse voices are welcomed, not just tolerated.